It's October, which means it's time for Halloween. Here comes a quick tip about that. It's the month of Halloween, this time of year where you go out and buy severed body parts, fake noses, spider web, and blood. Lots of blood. This is the easiest time of year to get blood that lasts a little longer than normal blood, which because it's fake blood you go out and buy. You don't buy the real stuff because the real stuff doesn't last and stinks and never mind. But yeah, it's Halloween. It's a fun time of year. You go out and get your severed body parts now because this is the time of year where you can get them. Now, I can't remember if I said this before or not, so but anyway, it's a good quick tip. It's a good advice, and I always feel like I forget it every year. So I want to say it now. Not only to remind myself, but also to remind you guys about this. So you can go out and get this stuff now if you want to look for it. And even if you're in a country that doesn't celebrate Halloween traditionally, like me, because Halloween is... Yeah, you guys that don't know, I live in Denmark, where Halloween is more sort of a party theme. Anyway, the stores still have Halloween store, especially supermarkets and stuff like that. They have severed body parts, the blood and everything. You can go out and buy the stuff there. And these are things that can be kind of hard to find the rest of the year. And if you are going to find it the rest of the year, they're probably a little more expensive than they would be at this point. Because it's Halloween, and therefore, apparently severed body parts are a little cheaper. Get your extra brain power here. The only thing I kind of have a little hitch against is like the big, long, fake hair. And the prosthetics you can buy, which are not glued on, like this one, which is like kind of a bad Halloween prosthetic. It's a big witch nose, which are put on with an elastic band. But even between these, you are sometimes able to find something that's slightly good, or something you can maybe modify into something you could use at a LARP. This is something I'm going to modify into something I can use at a LARP, like a goblin nose or something like that. The thing that I found especially is when you get closer to Halloween, the Halloween stuff becomes cheaper because the stores want to dress the store up for Christmas, even though it's a little over a month away. Now stores, I'm perfectly well aware of that Christmas is just around the corner, but you don't have to dress the store up before we are over Halloween. This is still Halloween's month. That being said though, the closer we get to Halloween, the cheaper the Halloween stuff becomes because they want to make room for the Christmas things. So the closer to Halloween you buy your severed body parts or stuff like that, it's probably going to become a little cheaper. The cheapest thing I found so far is especially the spider web. I think I got this for like under half the price. That's pretty cheap, and you're going to need a lot of spider web, especially if you're going to make an awesome cave. Or even just if you want to dress up the room for the next Dungeons and Dragons session. So in short, this quick tip is to get your cheap severed body parts, noses, spider web, stuff like that. Go out and buy it like right before the Christmas decoration are trying to take over. Like, it's like the store are pushing the Halloween stuff out. Go out and buy it then, because that's where you're going to get it the most cheap. Or at least that's my experience. I've got to say something. We're having like a hangout with some of the people from Conquest. At this moment it's planned to be the 11th of November over on larping.org's channel, because it's going to be Kristen Bromley, which runs the Staying Character vlog. She's there, some people from Conquest there, we are there, and I think we also got Rick from the Grand Expedition. So if you have any questions you'd like us to ask the Conquest people, it's going to be about the plots of Conquest this year, and what happened and what not. Be sure to leave them down in the comments or throw us a mail or something. But make sure to mark the day, the 11th of November. Anyhow, if you have any quick tip or severed limbs, leave them down in the comment section below. Now please don't put your... Keep severed limbs and blood out of the comment section. We're trying to make this like a blood-free area, so keep it clean, guys. Don't put any severed limbs down in the comment section.